You said that was a moderate?
Yeah, moderate glue bomb. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull the thing out of the oven. So I'll be right back. Also, I hope to see Jory using some trips and traps. But anyway, I'll be right back. So just give me a minute.
Also, fair warning, my kidneys have been overactive, so I may be calling for bathroom breaks more than normal.
That's fine.
Because I've actually been drinking water this weekend instead of what I normally do, which is not drink anything.
Yeah, you definitely should be doing that.
I have my Brita filter pitcher right next to me because I like room temperature water, unlike somebody else in this chat.
I actually do too.
Especially after I had that tooth worked on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
After getting that tooth worked on, I decided to try and chug something that was blended frozen and
Oh no. Babe.
And I was at work too.
Hey.
I actually had to turn around so no patients saw my face, but I was silently cursing. Because it hurt. If you ever needed proof that I was a natural blonde. Okay, I'll fill that up before I go to bed.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, did we start?
I told everybody already, but I may be calling for more bathroom breaks because my kidneys have been flushing.
Accurate.
Okay, no problem.
Fair warning.
I'll try to keep an eye out in chat for it.
Yeah. All right. And we are technically live. We have been for a while. I'm just switching over to the credit page now.
All right, let me go launch off some
notifications.
Notifications.
Yep, and I will check Blue Sky so that I can reskeep.
I haven't been doing that.
Oh well, if you haven't, don't worry about it.
I'm about to.
I have been neglectful of Blue Sky, and that's because it takes brain power.
I just dropped the link in there.
Alrighty, hey, hi everybody. It's Astrid and Company. I am Astrid, the host of the stream. I play Zarni Greenblade, and our pronouns are she/they. Passing it off to Blasty.
Hey, hi, I'm Blasty, also known as Blastplay. I play Children of Wind, and our pronouns are he/they. Passing it off to Wandrin.
Hello, I'm Wandrin, and I play as Iskander of House Castrioti Sertova. Our pronouns are both she/her. Passing it off to Grumpy.
Hello, I'm Grumpy. I'll be playing Jory Fourtoe. Our pronouns are he, him. I'll pass it back to the game mistress, Fiona.
And hey, hi everyone. I am Fifi, or Fiona, and I'm the games mistress, which means I play all the characters that are angry at, happy with, or ambivalent towards the party. And my pronouns are she, her, and I play various. So, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and pass it back to Sojin of the Wind for a recap of the last session.
Certainly. Episode 29, the Varnhold Vanishing. The team helped Kalikke the Animist figure out a path forward. This includes finding the ancient law that would actually save Iskander's brother. After that, they returned to Stagsbane to deal with a hoity-toity noble and her knight. While the Fourtoe clan indeed lifted the Ruby Cat statue, it was returned. It was in their favor to return it, so they did so successfully. After that, the team headed to Candlemeer Island. Upon the island, they fought giant statues, shadows, and gibbering mouthers. Oh my. At the bottom level, a door was sealed with the power of Pharasma, and it held something back. But word had reached the barony of their neighbors to the east beyond the mountains going quiet. But why is the hold of Varnhold vanishing? Fifi?
Okay. Yep. And that takes us to where we begin. The story begins inside of the throne room of Castriotia, where the council is together convening to discuss this latest news. Pardon me. It is currently, let me check the calendar date. It is currently Rova 21st, near the end of the month, and the party is discussing the next move. The letter from Jamandi Aldorai has been read, and if you need me to pull it back up, I can do so. Let's see. The letter has been has been read, and everyone has heard the message from Jamandi Aldorai, which basically just says that because of the political situation, she cannot send armies down to investigate, but her excuse me, her cousins, whom you've saved during the great hunt with the hunting lodge several months prior, during the Bloom incident, have reported that they were coming back from a hunt and they found the whole town was gone. But the strange thing is that despite that, the party, the city of your barony, has still managed to have a
Traders have come back from Varnhold, and the dates don't match up. If they went to Varnhold at the time when it's supposed to have disappeared, how did they come back?
Exactly. So this leaves us with a mystery. And so the council has convened with one extra person in attendance, Valerie, who apparently has something that she wishes to discuss as well, but she is waiting her turn. So, with that, Lindsay steps forward. So, that's the situation. Varnhold is gone, and we need to figure out what we're going to do. Because they're our allies, and it really is strange that it just vanished like it did. So...
Varnhold is allegedly gone. We need to investigate this as quickly as possible. And the first thing I'd like to do, actually, is I'd like to see if this letter is truly from Lady Jamandi Aldorai.
And how would you do that?
And she pulls out her Inquisitive Quill. Quill, you've seen... I've shown you our previous letters from Lady Jamandi Aldorai. Do you think that you'd be able to recognize a fake?
That I would. If you could put both letters on the table, I can read both of them and judge the
Authenticity?
authenticity of the signatures and the writing style.
Alright. In that case, I would... Iskander's just going to, bring out one of her, one of the letters that they've passed between, Jamandi Aldorai and her.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, everybody give yourself 1 hero point.
Woo!
Yeah.
So we're at 1 or 2?
You should be at 1.
Okay.
Okay. So, and once you do that, the letter will, the Inquisitive Quill will roll Scribe Lore, but would anyone like to assist?
Of course.
You can assist with Perception or Thievery.
Perception.
I don't know what I would assist with, but
Actually, you being a thief, you'd be able to tell a fake.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can use Thievery.
And you're kind of like, what, a master of thievery at this point?
Yeah, you'd... Plus, the fact that him assisting gives boosted by 1 additionally anyway.
Okay,
So
that's going to be a plus 3 to the Scribe check. So if you could please.
Excellent.
31. That is going to be a critical success. It takes about 20 minutes for the quill to examine the two letters with a lot of hmms. Yes, I see. Yes, yes.
So how many licks does
And-
it take?
69.
The so the inquisitive quill then looks up. My Iskander Bey, I regret to inform you that these letters match exactly. The writing style, the usage of words, even these right here in the corner, the 3 or 4 taps each in the corner, which could signify someone thinking of the right words to use. It matches down to the letter.
I understand. Thank you. Alright, so the letter is legitimate, and presumably she is not lying to us. How did the traders get back from Varnhold?
They were allowed back.
Well, I think that the first thing that we should do is bring those traders in, the ones who returned from Varnhold.
Acuros nods in agreement. Svetlana, though, says, I don't think that they would lie, though. It doesn't make sense.
We're not saying that they're lying. We're saying that something else is occurring here. That
We can
the vanishing
compare
is something
accounts.
else.
We
We're just comparing accounts. We're not accusing anyone of anything right now.
I suppose
need
that
more
makes sense,
information.
Then Svenlan says, if you wish, I can send for the traders to come.
Please do.
Very well. And she excuses herself for the moment. And,
In the meantime-
yeah, go ahead.
In the meantime, Valerie, I believe you had something to speak to us about?
Valerie nods and steps forward, and she looks a little bit sheepish as she steps forward, and she looks up at Iskander, but then lowers her head, clearly uncomfortable with the request that she's going to make. After a moment of humming and hawing, and just she finally says, my old mentor, Sir Fourtoe, has issued me a challenge. He was a man with the Shellen Order of champions and warriors. And
Wait. I thought she already asked this last week. Didn't she?
well,
Or am I misremembering things?
Maybe not officially?
we didn't do that officially.
Okay.
But,
Okay, so okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
this,
yeah,
this is for the role play.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just trying to line things up.
Hey, Blasty, I got a question for you. I'm gonna message you over Discord.
Yeah.
So, then she says, Sir Fourtoe believes that I've made a mistake by choosing to serve you rather than to remain with the Shellen Order, and he has called upon me in my honor as to meet him at a old temple within the forest to the west. I have the location map, but I wish to go there to face him in this challenge.
Before I actually reply to her, am I familiar with the Shallon Order at all? Or if not, what would I need to roll to do that? I have politics, warfare, mercantile, stolen lands, lore, as well as a few...
That would be religion.
Religion? Okay. Zarni, could you assist me in the... Oh wait, are you here, Zarni?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
She's
could you-
sitting off to your right.
Yeah, could you support me in a religion roll
Sure.
to figure out what this order is? Uh-oh. I should have let you lead.
Do you want to re-roll that?
Actually, I do. There we go.
Much better.
Okay, so that's going to be a 22, which will be enough for some basic information. Shellen is known as the Eternal Rose. She is the goddess of art and beauty and love. And her edicts are to be peaceful, choose and perfect an art, lead by example, and see the beauty in all things.
And Iskander's actually
Yeah, go ahead.
Iskander's actually going to mention that to Valerie, that you're master of the goddess of peace and love. He's challenging you to a duel.
And she shakes her head. That's what I don't understand. They call themselves peace makers and artists and lovers and all that useless rot, when warriors should be about defending something, holding something, improving themselves.
If anything,
It's all just
they
such a
should be-
waste of time, really. It's why I left the order. Because, like, all of this leading by example, finding art, instead of learning to swing a sword, you want to learn how to make circles with a paintbrush. It's so useless. But
It's
yes,
not useless, but I completely understand that it's not for you. You're not meant for that order.
and she seems to take some pleasure in that, you recognizing that. That said, he is still challenging me on my honor.
I give you permission to go to this honor duel, but I want you to let him know that I am personally displeased with his actions.
I'll certainly tell him that. Acro steps forward. If I may, Iskander Bay,
Go.
I do not believe that Valerie should be going alone. The timing of this notice, especially with what's happening in Varnhold, seems awfully suspicious.
This is strange.
Obviously, you have other things to attend to, but I suggest sending a small group of adventurers with her.
No.
Not to offend you, but either go with her yourselves, or send some of the other adventurers, perhaps a Miri or Jubilos, or even Lindsay. I would say 2 or 3 sent with her should be sufficient.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. I think that Akundayo, Lindsay, and if you're comfortable with it, Valerie, Amiri should accompany you. Not to interfere in your duel, just to ensure that it's not an ambush.
I have questions.
Go for it.
As a duel, is it not customary for
If
Would
you're
you mind
speaking, I
repeating
can't hear you.
a second to stand with them during the duel to be sure that honor is upheld on both sides?
At which point, we should offer up Troika to do this.
If not Troika, one of the people she has trained.
And Valerie nods. That is definitely the appropriate course. If we wish to follow the standards for dueling, then I could just go with one. But if Akaros is right and there is something